Allah. Those are all ideas shaitan wants you to have. Reject those ideas. There's no truth to those ideas.
Before beginning, a quick trigger warning for our viewers. The first Q&A in today's video does contain sensitive issues surrounding depression, suicidal thoughts and self-harm. And to preserve the privacy of the student asking the question, we decided not to show her face. For anyone experiencing similar mental health struggles, we strongly recommend that you reach out to professionals and get the help that you need.
So I want to ask about, I've been diagnosed by depression and bipolar 2, and since then my ibadah are messed up, but whenever I want to try to connect with Allah, there is some embarrassment and guilty that I'm not good enough to face Him because what I've been through, and I just want to try to connect again, but there is always this feeling to block me.
That's one thing Allah helps us with His own words, right? You feel like you're good enough, not good enough for Allah. But you're speaking on behalf of Allah, right? Because you're saying, Allah says, I'm not good enough. But Allah can speak for Himself, right? So what does Allah say? Allah says, Inna Allah yaghfiru dhunuba jami'a, la taqnatu min rahmatillah. Don't lose hope in Allah's rahmah. Don't lose hope in Allah's love. Allah forgives all sins, all mistakes. Allah says, Karramna bani Adam, He honored all children of Adam. You know, Allah says, وَمَنْ تَابَ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا فَإِنَّهُ يَتُوبُ إِلَى اللَّهِ مَتَابًا. Whoever makes tawbah has turned to Allah, that's good enough for him. Right? So over and over again, Allah says, don't lose hope. I will not forgive, I will not dismiss you or not accept your forgiveness or not let you come close to me. Ujibu da'wat ad-da'i idha da'an. Whenever he calls me, I respond. Whenever he or she calls me. So the point is, you have developed ideas about Allah that are not from Allah. Which means they're from? Shaitan. And you have to silence those ideas and let Allah speak. And the more you let Allah speak, the more this becomes clear.
But even though I do some self-harm, like suicidal thoughts, even
that's something, inshallah, you'll be helped with through therapy.
Yeah.
But don't assume that that is because Allah hates you, or Allah doesn't like you, or Allah will never forgive you, or Allah doesn't want to listen to you, or you're worthless to Allah. Those are all ideas shaitan wants you to have. Reject those ideas. There's no truth to those ideas.
So what do you think I should do after this?
I think you should be merciful to yourself.
That's hard.
That's what I think you should do. I think that you should be kind to yourself. If you had a younger sister, if you had a daughter one day, and your daughter said these things, wouldn't you want her to be kind to herself? Or would you say, yes, Allah will not forgive you? Would you say that to your daughter? No. So you want to have mercy to your daughter, but you don't want to have mercy to yourself. Why? If your daughter had the same exact kind of life, would you say to her, Allah will never forgive you, or Allah doesn't want to listen? You wouldn't say that. But you say that about yourself. Right? So you're not kind to yourself. Well, Allah is kind to you. Why are you rejecting Allah's kindness, right? So you have to remind yourself of the rahmah of Allah a lot.